Hi guys, welcome back to the Sage Glow Studio YouTube channel. I'm Brittany and I'm your yoga teacher for today. Today we are doing an erase the day flow. So if you spent a lot of time standing or sitting and just need to reset before going into your evening, this is a perfect flow for you. So when you're ready, let's get down on our mat. We're going to start today's practice down on our mat. So come to a comfortable seated position with the soles of the feet together. Sit up nice and tall, kind of holding on to the ankles here. If this is really uncomfortable, you can put a bolster or a blanket right under your seat to kind of prop you up here. So what we're going to do to begin is just give ourselves a little foot massage. So we have so many nerve receptors and tiny muscles and bones in our feet. And a lot of times that gets super tense and we don't think to massage out the tension here. So let's just spend a couple of moments massaging out the feet, just using those thumbs to get into the middle of the foot, all of the toes, and back towards the heels. Good. Spend just a few more moments here. This should feel really nice to just get all of that tension out, breaking up the fascia here. And this will also help us loosen up these muscles right at the bottom of the feet. It will help us with our balancing poses, with our posture. So simple little practice like this has a ton of benefits. Good. When you are feeling satisfied with that little foot massage, just go ahead and bring yourself into a simple cross-legged position here, and we'll take a few moments to just arrive on the mat. So sit up nice and tall, bring the hands to rest on the knees. Go ahead and close off the eyes here. Take a nice deep, big breath in and exhale fully with a sigh. One more time, inhale. And exhale with a sigh. Good. Go ahead and just start to bring your attention to your breath, to your body, noticing any areas that might have become tense throughout your day. Just noticing those places, trying to send breath and awareness there. And just taking this opportunity to give your body a signal that the day is over and you are transitioning into your evening, whatever you have going on, just a nice break for your mind and body. You can start to engage your Ujjayi breathing here, that deep inhalation and exhalation through the nose, the slight constriction at the back of your throat. Allowing that breath that sounds like the ocean to just focus your mind, focus your thoughts, letting go of any stresses or worries from the day, just putting those on the back burner for now. Let's take one more big breath in. Exhale fully. And then on your next inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale as palms touch and come together at heart center. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, you can do so now. And when you are done, you can just release those hands to the ground, slowly blink open the eyes, and we will begin by giving those hips a little love. So place those feet down on the floor about hips width apart. You can lean back just a little, and we're just going to drop the knees from side to side, kind of windshield wiping the legs out here, Toes resting on the ground, moving the knees from side to side. And it doesn't really matter how far down the knees go. We're just building a little warmth in those hips. If you do a lot of sitting during your day, this will help to break all of that tightness up in the hips. A few more here. And then bring those feet back in. Come back to your seated position, and we'll just take some easy side bends. So inhale, the arms sweep up. Exhale, take a side bend over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale up through center, and this time take an easy twist over to the right. Inhale, arms sweep up, and exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, sweep up to center. Exhale and twist. Inhale, sweep it up, and exhale, twist it around. Good. And then from here, we're just going to flip over and come into our tabletop position. So bring those knees right underneath the hips. Hands are going to come right underneath the shoulders. Core is nice and strong here. Head is in line with the spine. Feet are flat, or tops of the feet are nice and flat on the mat. And we'll inhale up into our cow. Exhale, round into our cat. Inhale it up. And exhale and round. Inhale it up. Exhale and round. And one more time, inhale it up. Exhale and round. Really push the ground away from you. Stay here for a moment, really grounding down into those hands. Feeling that lift in between the shoulder blades, and then release into your neutral spine here. We're going to take some hip circles. So bring the hips over to one side, circle them back over to the other, and keep going with this motion. Again, this can be a small little motion or really big, whatever is feeling good for your body. And remember, that can differ from day to day. So you may be feeling more open today or less open today. It doesn't really matter. We'll take another circle in this direction. And then when you get to the center, hi Sam, we're going to take the circles going the other way. So just moving and breathing. Keep that breath flowing. In and out through the nose. Good. Take a couple more here. And then on your last one, come back to center. And then we're going to stretch into our puppy pose. So just start to walk those hands down, bringing your chest low to the ground, hips stay high. And stretching and sinking here. You can drop those elbows to the ground. Forehead can drop to the ground. Or you can stay up on those fingertips and make it really active and sink that hip down by staying active in the arms. So just pick your poison here. Do what feels good for you. On each exhale, see if you can just sink a little lower. And then on your next inhale, start to walk yourself back up, coming into that tabletop position again. And then we'll take our hands about a handprint away. Tuck the toes, lift those hips, and come up into your downward facing dog. So first down dog of the day, pedal out those feet, bending into one knee and then the next. Releasing tension in that neck. You can shake the head. No. Shake the head. Yes. Just releasing here. Good. And then come to stillness. Your heels don't have to touch the ground, but just energize them towards the floor. Get a nice stretch here. And then on your inhale, let's take a walk up to the hands. Get a little fold in here. You can even bend the knees. And then grab onto opposite elbows. Really bend the knees here. We're going to ragdoll here. So just dangling here, releasing tension in the neck. This should feel really good after a long day. And then release those hands down. Keep them heavy. Keep that bend in your legs as you roll up one vertebra at a time here, coming into our Tadasana. Sweep those arms up and exhale. Palms come together at heart center. Good. From here, let's inhale, sweep those arms up, grab onto opposite elbows, take a little side bend to the right. Inhale, center, side bend over to the left. Inhale it up, reach those arms up, and then exhale, swan dive to the ground. Inhale, halfway look. Exhale and fold. Plant those hands and step back into your plank pose. Top of a push-up here. You can drop down knees, chest, chin, and slide out here, coming into a little baby cobra. So just starting to push into those hands, rising up, opening up the chest, opening up the heart. And then exhale and release. Tuck those toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale fully. On your next inhale, sweep that left leg up. Exhale, step it in between the hands. And we'll take a little moving lunge here. So inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Drop that right heel down and windmill the arms up into your warrior two. Arms are nice and strong here. Inner thighs are engaged to hold you steady in this warrior two. And then let's inhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale here. Then inhale, come into a side angle pose. Good. Inhale it back up all the way through to reverse warrior. And then come into a little deeper side angle pose, maybe dropping those fingertips to the ground. Inhale it back up, coming all the way into reverse warrior. Exhale here. Inhale and exhale down into a side angle. Good. Hold it here. You can keep that arm straight up or bring it over the ear line if that feels good. Feel that nice stretch all along the side body. And then from here, bring that top arm straight up, fingertips facing me, palm facing me, and then straighten in that left leg, coming into your triangle pose. So fingertips can be on the ankle, on the floor, palm flat on the floor, whatever feels good to you. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale fully. One more inhale. And as you exhale, reach that right arm down, pivot off of those toes and come back into your lunge. Really pull that right hip forward, left hip back as you revolve and open that left hand up to the sky, getting a nice little twist in here. Exhale and release that hand down. Step back into your plank position. Hold here a moment. And then lift the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale. And inhale. Take a walk up to your hands, folding in here. And then inhale, arms sweep out wide as you inhale all the way up to your Tadasana. Bring those palms together at heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. Good. And on your next inhale, let's sweep those arms up. Grab onto opposite elbows. Take a little side bend over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands go out wide as you swan dive all the way to the floor. Inhale, halfway look. Exhale and fold. And plant those hands down. Step back into your plank position. Nice and strong here. Lower down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over those toes, coming into down dog. One breath in, one exhale out. And then inhale that right leg up into the sky. Exhale as you step it in between your hands, and we'll take those moving lunges. So inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Keep the bend. Drop that left heel. Windmill those arms up, coming into your warrior two here. So nice and strong, making sure you are grounding down to the outside edge of both of your feet. Good. Then let's inhale, reverse that warrior. Exhale and sink. Then inhale, come into your easy side angle. Good. Come back out all the way into reverse warrior. Inhale into a little deeper side angle, maybe fingertips reach towards the floor. Inhale it up. Exhale into that reverse warrior. Inhale it back and come into your side angle here. Maybe bringing that left arm over the ear line. And enjoying this nice stretch. And then from here, go ahead and bring that left arm straight out of your shoulder and straighten the right leg, coming into triangle. So imagining like you're in between two panes of glass, super straight here. If this is too much to look up on your neck, you can always look down on the mat. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, come back into your lunge, pivot off those back toes, rest your left hand on the ground, and open up into your twisted lunge here, pulling that left hip forward, right hip back. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Planting that hand, stepping that foot back, holding in your plank for a moment, and then lifting hips to the sky. Take a nice big breath in here. And as you exhale, drop those knees down to the mat, toes come together, and sink down into a child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Coming back to your breath, coming back to that internal awareness. And then on your next inhale, let's slowly walk up. And we'll just swing those legs around, coming to lay down on our backs. Good. So from here, plant those feet about hips width apart. And we'll slowly roll down with control, coming to lay on our backs. Good. From here, let's bring those feet in closer to our hips. Make sure the spine is nice and long here. Arms are straight down at your side. And we'll go ahead and inhale, lift those hips up off the ground, coming into our bridge pose. You can hold it here, just breathing in. Or if it feels good, you can clasp those hands underneath your back and really open up the heart here, open up the chest. Again, this is a really great pose to do at the end of your day. So just enjoy this nice stretch. You can close off the eyes if that feels good. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, slowly release. Good. From here, let's hug those knees into the chest. Give them a rock around. Maybe circle the knees in one direction and then the other. Just giving some love to that low back here. And then from here, let's stretch the left leg long on the floor. Hug that right knee in. And then stretch it up to the ceiling. Doesn't matter if it's not totally straight. Grab on anywhere on the back of that leg and just give it a little pressure. Don't pull or tug. Just want to support the leg here and feel a nice stretch all along the back of the leg. Good. So if that feels good and you want a little more, you can always take the two peace fingers of your right hand, wrap them around your right big toe, and just gently guide that leg in a little closer to your body. But who cares if you're not there? Just get a nice stretch that feels good. From here, we'll just open up that leg to the right, getting into all angles. Inhale it back through center, and then just drop it over to the left. I like to make a little shelf with my left hand and just let that foot slowly go down to the ground. You can bend your knee here and just really take a twist. Gazing over the right shoulder, letting that right knee drop to the left. We'll take one more breath here. Exhale fully. And then inhale. Bring that leg back into center. Give it one last hug. And then stretch it along the ground and hug that left leg in. Nice and close to the chest. Give it a little rock around. And then straighten those toes up to the ceiling. Again, holding onto the back of the leg anywhere that feels good to you. Just breathing here. Allowing gravity to do its job, not pulling or tugging on anything. Just finding ease in this stretch. And again, if this feels good and you want a little more, you can take the two peace fingers of the left hand, hook them around that left toe, and just gently guide that leg in closer to your body. And then from here, go ahead and open it up to the left side, getting into that inner thigh. Inhale through center. And again, make a little shelf with your opposite hand and let that leg start to drop onto that shelf, holding it out straight. Or if it feels nice, go ahead and bend that knee. Take your gaze to the left and just allow that left knee to drop towards the ground. One more breath in here. Exhale fully. And then inhale. Come back to center. Hug that knee in one more time, and then hug that right knee in as well. Flex those feet up towards the ceiling, coming into happy baby, grabbing onto the outside edges of those feet. You can stay in stillness or rock a little bit side to side. This is a really great pose to do at the end of the day. One more breath in. Exhale fully. And then from here, just straighten those legs up to the ceiling. You can bring those hands to rest at your side. And we're just going to do a little legs up the wall variation. I love doing legs up the wall right before bed. Just a really nourishing pose here. So we'll just close off the eyes. Take a couple of breaths here. So good if you do a lot of standing to just get that lymph to drain out of those feet and legs. Good. Take one more breath in. Exhale fully. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly drop those feet towards the mat. Stretch those legs out long. And we will finish in our Savasana. So get comfy here. Let those feet flop open. Palms face up to the ceiling. Close off the eyes. And we'll take just a couple of breaths here to let our bodies absorb all the good things we just did. On your next inhale, go ahead and wiggle those fingers and toes. Take a full body stretch. And as you exhale, bend those knees, roll over to your side. Take a pause right here. And then press into that hand. Slowly bring yourself up to sit. Coming back into that comfortable seated position. And we'll take one final breath here together. So inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, palms come together at heart center. Take a moment to just feel gratitude towards your body for bringing you through your day. And then slowly blink open your eyes, and you guys are all set. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.